Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Insightful Moments. My name is Jare Tiamiyu. Today we'll talk about another thing that also has to do with the forthcoming election in Osun State, but also it has to do with our daily lives, and that is security. We want to know what is really happening with some areas, the hotspot that we have, and then the successes recorded by the police in the primaries of both APC and the PDP. The APC had direct primaries that was held across all wards, while the PDP they had parallel primary that was held in two venues in Osogbo. But despite that, there was no crisis anywhere. And then, if we can have that, how is the police planning to ensure that moving on as we go deeper into the campaign, there is no violence? All the violence activities are actually nipped in the bud so that we don't throw the peaceful atmosphere of Osun into water. And that is what we will be discussing. And my guest today shall be the Police Public Relations Officer of Osun Command, SP Yemisi Opalola. SP Opalola is already in the studio. Let's join her and start the discussion. It is Insightful Moment. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back from that very short break. My guest is here and is the Public Relations Officer. I mean the gap between the police and the community. And he is a very good person. He's somebody that has been, giving us the adequate information as regards as the security in the state is concerned. And it's SP Yemisi Opalola. SP, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me here this afternoon.
Man, let's go straight to the issue that we want to discuss in the next 10 minutes. And that has to do with number one, the political aspects of the whole thing in the state. We saw the way, before the APC Congress, there was tension everywhere. Before the PDP primaries, there was tension everywhere too because of, the action that preceded the two Congresses. But the way we saw the Congress, even the one of APC that was headed across all wards, and then that of the PDP, they had parallel Congresses. We realized that the way the security this police was able to manage, it was applauded by all the stakeholders, even the people on the street. Now, we are going into the campaign proper. How will you assure us that that tempo will be maintained, moving on to the campaign proper?
Thank you very much. Like you have rightly said, as God has helped us to do those of the primaries, I believe there is not going to be any problem concerning the election proper when it comes. Like you have said rightly, that before the primaries, there were agitation here and there. There were, people were already thinking the state is going to be pulled down. A lot of insinuations, but we thank God. If you can see, and as you can see, how the two elections, the primaries went, it will even show you how prepared the police and other security agencies are. It will even show you because there is adequate preparation. Just let me tell you that there is adequate preparation, against the coming election, come July this year, because we have used the two primary elections to test run what is going to happen in the election proper, and I assure you that it's going to be a walkover.
Yes, it's going to be a walkover. I would like us to also look at the campaigns. We'll start now, and then there will be a lot of issues here and there. Hope the people of Osun should be rest assured that the campaign, anything that may lead to the disruption of peace, will be nipped at the bud by the police.
Yes. I am just using this medium to tell the good people of Osun State to thank them for the last one, for their cooperation, for the last election, like the primaries, the two primaries that we have done. They have really shown us that they are ready for election. They are matured even to do elections and to elect whoever they want to elect for the election, the governorship election that is coming up. It has really shown us the kind of people they are, that they are virtuous people, like they have said. That, you know, we used to call this state the state of Omoluabi, you know, the state of the virtuous. So it has really shown us that they are really virtuous people. And I want to implore them that they should, I'm using this medium to tell them that they should warn their children, their worst, against violence or criminal activities during the coming election, because we are not going to take it. We are not going to look at it, you know, we are not going to take it with levity. Anybody that want to perpetrate any criminal, you know, criminal activity during that, before, during and after that election will be dealt with seriously. And that is why we are telling them, please just warn your children, warn your worst. If you are a guardian, if you are a parent, please warn your children not to involve themselves or engage themselves in anything that will jeopardize the peace, the existing peace in this state. And we assure you that we are assuring you of adequate security, that your lives will be saved, your properties will be saved during the election, because we have emplaced a lot of security measures to ensure that we achieve a credible, free and fair and peaceful election come July this year.
Ma, let's now leave the election matter and talk about the other insecurity and then security of lives and property. We've seen pockets of cases in some areas in Osun. Maybe if I would like to mention places, I'll say some part of Ilesha, the cottage attack we had in some part of Ilesha recently. In Lede we had, and some other places. What is the security in police doing to ensure that we actually, we live a very secure life, most especially addressing the issue of cultists?
Yeah, we are doing something about it. Actually, now, we have been able to arrest some. We have made some arrests, and we were able to get some of their weapons that was found on them. We have exhibits that have been found on them that we enable us to prosecute them accordingly. And we are warning again, even those people, because those people that are perpetrating this kind of evil, they are not spirits. Like I used to say, they are not spirits, they are human beings like everyone. They are children to some mothers. They are children to some fathers. They are sisters, they are brothers to some people. And that is why I know that they have family. And those families are the people that we are talking to now, that they should warn them, they should call them into order. They should be able to call them and discuss with them and have a heart-to-heart discussion with them before anything is done, before any evil is perpetrated in this state again. We will not take it any longer. And we are set out now to ensure that we maintain the peace that is reigning in this command, and that the work we are doing and what we have been employed to do, the responsibility that we have been shadowed with is to be able to protect the lives and properties of those people that are living in Osun, be them the children of Osun or the visitors or anybody that have come to live in Osun. We are shadowed with that responsibility to ensure peace, to ensure that they are protected, well protected, and that is what we are going to do. We will no longer, entertain such activities in this state any longer, and we will ensure that we use anything that is within our means to protect people in this command. And anybody that says is not going to relent in perpetrating evil in this state, we will also not relent in bringing them to where they belong, in taking them to where they belong, and I'm telling you that there's not going to be any problem any longer because we are up to the task. We are on the top of the matter now.
Ma, we'll go on a very short break now. But when we are back, I have 2 other areas that I want us to touch. Number one is your relationship with other sister agencies, I mean security agencies. And the last one has to do with, some issues that actually concern lives and properties of Osun. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back after this very short time. Yeah, come back from that very short break. My guest is still here, and we are discussing security. As it started to do with security of lives and property, and then, police are a very critical stakeholder in election matter. And we are in election year in Osun. So we are discussing the 2 aspects together. And my guest is SP Yemisi Opalola, the Public Relations Officer of Osun State Police Command. SP, thank you so much for being with us, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Let's now talk about the first one that I was saying was, in the year 2020 and maybe some early months of 2021, we had kidnapping cases in some areas, especially in Obokun, Oriade, and some other part of Ife. What is the update now? We can say that it has actually changed. Can we talk about what you were able to do, and then how are we sure that such a thing will never occur in Osun again?
We thank God, like you have seen it by yourself, that it has drastically reduced, because we cannot, for the past 6 months or even more than that, we have not been recording such cases. It's as a result of the kind of the police officer that is at the helm of affairs of Osun State Police Command, CP Tawhid Olawale Olokode, because he's an operational man himself. It's because of some places, some security measures that he has emplaced. Since he has come, he has been working assiduously to ensure that this state maintain peace and tranquility. And that is what we are seeing in this place. And this one does not happen alone, if not for his synergy, relationship, cordial relationship with other security agencies, especially the sister agencies, the sister security agencies, and civilian. They say we should call them themselves civilian JTF, because we used to call them local security outfit before, but they wanted to be called civilian JTF, and which the CP, Commissioner of Police, agreed to, because they are really working for us.
Are you referring to the Amotekons and the hunters?
Yes, we are talking about them, the hunters, the Amotekons, the vigilantes, all other Agbekoyas, all of them, they are part of us, and they are really working together with us to ensure that we maintain the peace in this command, and that is what they are doing. In any time there is any issue somewhere, they hear, or we hear any, we get some some intelligence from anywhere that something so thing is going to happen in that area, or even if they are the one that had it, they will call us quickly, and swiftly we will go to that place, and they will, together with them, to ensure that we maintain peace in that area, and that is what we have been doing. And with all this, it has made this the security, the criminal activities in this state to come to its minimal help. I mean, since that time, and we have been able to mark the black spots, the flash points in this command where those things are happening, and we have been able to work on them. And that is why, that time we have been able to arrest a lot of people.
Yes.
Even the people that was kidnapped, the kidnappers that came from even Kogi State and Benue State, it was this place in this Osun that they were arrested were able to arrest them there. They have known that this state has become a hot place for them, you know, where they cannot, is not going to be a safe haven for anyone, and that is why they have run away. And we are still not relenting in our effort. We are still, you know, out for them. And we know what we do in this command. We don't wait until something happens. We take the battle even to the criminals hideout.
Yes.
We take it to where they are hiding. And that is why they are not able to come out even to do whatever they want to do. And it has even made us to see that some of them have even run away from this command. They have gone to some other places because we have shown to them that they cannot stay here, that this is not a place where they can hide themselves or hibernate.
Ma, you have actually talked about the other aspect, and that is the security, the relationship with the other security agencies. I think you've actually mentioned how cordial it is. Finally, before I let you go today, I would like you to talk about, you know, some issues that some residents are having with the police. How can they actually, you know, handle it so that we don't have, you know, people, you know, attacking police officer provoked beyond. Do you think Osun people can actually get justice if they think a police officer is about to trample on their human rights?
Okay. I want to use this medium to assure the people, good people of Osun State, that if any policeman is found wanting in any area, they should quickly tell us about it. And that's why I used to leave my phone number to people whenever I come to a program like this. So they should swiftly tell me or tell even the commissioner of police, so that we'll be able to address the issue and we nip it on the board immediately. So and also I want to implore people, I want to beg you to love the police. See police as your friends. You cannot say because there is a bad egg, one bad egg among the crate of eggs. You know, when you have a crate of eggs and you have just a egg, you know, an egg among them, you say because of that, you say all the eggs are bad, are rotten, and you now begin to destroy all the eggs. It's not very good at all. We know that even among 12 disciples of Jesus Christ, we still have 1419 among them.
Yes.
You know, and we are taken from different, all of us represented different tribes in Nigeria, different families in Nigeria, and our upbringing is not the same. So, and before police can be able to remove, before anybody can come to police, will be about 18 years. Some people may be more than that in years, in age. And you see that they have been bringing them up in one way or the other before they reach 18 years. Before we can remove all those characters, all those habits from them, it will take a little time.
Yes.
So, and we are trying our best to ensure that they are reformed. Please just, you know, bear with us what we are doing to you know, the reformatory, you know, activities we are doing to ensure that they become the men and women that we want in the Nigeria Police Force. Please just bear with us. Don't say because of that you will now see police as your enemy. No, we are not your enemy. We are not your enemies. We are friends to you. Just tell me whatever you know that is wrong that you see in any police. You will see the way that we are going to deal with the issue immediately. Please. And you know, the way some people even react to some policemen, even bring out the devil in some police, because there is limitation to human endurance.
Yes.
So, you know, some people, when they can endure you to some level, some extent, but when you provoke them beyond what they can do, that is when some of them that are even good react. Like, for example, when you get to a checkpoint and they want to check you, you behave normally to them. You know, if it's your action that will elicit response.
Yes.
You know, if you behave very well with them, you know, you behave kindly with them, you smile at them, you talk like a good person to them, it will make them to relate, you know, as human being, normal human being to you. But when you have already had a mindset that this police that is coming is bad, is this, is that, you have that at the back of your mind. That is what is going to pour out of you, even wrong manners. And when you behave to them in a wrong and and rudely manner, they will want to react to that too. Please, let's love. Know that police are not spirit. They are human beings like you, and they also have human rights too. We also have human rights too. Always note that we have human rights that we have to protect. You cannot just talk to us anyhow. You cannot just behave to us anyhow too. You have to protect our own human rights. You have to note that one too. And you see how we will now become friendly if you do what is good in your own part. If you relate to us as good people in your own part, you will see what will come out of it. Please, we are not spirit. We are human beings like you. Relate with us like such.
Thank you so much, man. You said something the other time. You said your phone number. I would like you to call the phone number so that they can, viewers can actually reach you if there is anything to actually pass across to you.
My phone number is the same, like you used to hear. My phone number is 080-677-88119. I repeat, 080-677-88119. You can call me anytime, in the night, in the morning, in the afternoon, any time of the day. Call me, I will pick your call.
Thank you so much, SP Yemisi Opalola, for actually honoring our invitation. We appreciate and we believe that we'll continue to work with you as we move on to the turbulence of the campaigns. And that is our show for today. Thank you for being part of it. Join me on the other side. And that was our discussion with SP Yemisi Opalola. She was able to tell us that what has happened in the past will be sustained, most especially considering the security that we had during the primaries, during the political primaries. We had tension leading to the primaries. You know how everything was so tense, considering what happened in the APC, the split that we have in the APC, and also in the PDP, the primary, the ideal Congress that preceded the primary. But the primaries was so peaceful. There was no issue of violence recorded anywhere. Those that were recorded in the APC were just the internal issue between parties, and it was not actually disruption that affected the peaceful atmosphere of Osun. And I think that is very important. And as also told us that we should just expect something better than what they have. And we believe that is what we are going to be witnessing as we move on into the campaign. And that is how far we can go into this edition. Thank you for being part of it. But as I always say, please, if you are 18 and above, ensure you have your PVC. Get your permanent voters card. If you have not registered, there is still room for registration from now till the end of this month. Please ensure you register. And then when you register, go there, collect your PVC, so that you and I will be among those that we elect who is going to lead us. And that is how far we can go for today. Thank you for being part of it. My name is Jare. Tiamiyu. Bye for now.